It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders. 4 quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion was just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Check the edge,
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
We've set it down from 37.
Mike, let's go now. Drop, check, reload. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Give now to the running back. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On the set.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Back to throw. Throw left side, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready. 19.
Dive play straight ahead. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay,
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
ready. 79. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Setting up the screen. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 6. Like it. Drag him. 60. Ready, right?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get it.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it could suck the wind out of that defense.
We've set it down from 37. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. There's the intensity we expected in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he's brought down before the return gets far. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go.
That's the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Coconut.
You just get the play off. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Diamondor Lenore there on the stop. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Ready, ready.
Time now for the 2nd quarter.
19
Commanders in possession. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go, set.
They'll run here following the penalty. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Come on, come on. Buffalo 18. Viking 18.
Pass play coming here. Here's his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Bringing up 2nd and 5. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle, instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 19. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Hawk 7. Ready.
Blown back, gets the handoff.
difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
On the double.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Check. Panthers. Go.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
75th Wolf. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Here's a throw. McCaffrey with the dump off. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Ready up.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go. Set. Nike.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Cougar 19.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Commanders get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get up. Let go.
Handoff to back. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready? 18, 5 in. Warriors 70. Ready?
Third and long, they're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go. Hey.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Ready. Back all 80. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Vacates quickly left side. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with third and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
From the gun on third down. Getting out to his left. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, really?
It's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the... end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
70, hop, 70.
I'll throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. By a man, he's in the clear. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Back to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go now. Ready.
Final throw before the break. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the 49ers launches the return, goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
Ready, check.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Trap 60, trap 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's looking deep once again. He's got it deep downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They'll run here on 1st down. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that 1st down marker.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready up.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
Setting him on the dive. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
Hold the ready.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go. Viking 18. Hut, hut.
Running this one left. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Ready, ready. Check, check. Here we go, set. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Ready.
They give it to him again. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Down. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready, ready.
And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready.
Now here he goes on the boot. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw now. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 68.
There's a dive up the middle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
60 Bison. 60.
Another carry for him. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Hurry, hurry.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Okay,
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
ready.
Back to the well again. And he He's in for the touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
This one is up and good. And the Commanders lead by 15 now. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Get it. Step.
They stick with McCaffrey. All right, short on marking for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Let's go.
McCaffrey on third down. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
A gain of 5. First down, 49ers.
Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Flush down now to his left. He just throws this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Come on. Hit. Crack all 80. Steady.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down from the 42. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Ready. 18. Panthers 50. Panthers.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Go.
To the air on third and long. He'll mix the catch. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's 49ers football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance.
On the jump.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense up to the line pass.
Unlock line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Runs it in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ready?
McCaffrey trying to punch it in, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That's up and through for the point after. And the 49ers get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Miller on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now a give. Oh, he loses the football. And the 49ers get to it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Ready?
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go.
Slot man motioned over. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. 19, cut 19, cut 19.
Now looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Bronco 80, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers down by only 2 in the 4th. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
So now, massive moment coming up for the 49ers as they go for two.
The 49ers will line up for the
60
two-point
Bison,
conversion.
60 Bison. Mustang 19. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied off here in the fourth quarter. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Miller on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Hey. Huh.
Here's the handoff. He charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the set. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
Go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Riggs. Riggs. Ready.
He'll throw it. Dumped off Popeye's back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Ready.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And the Snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Get up. 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11, Dragon 60. Check out.
Looking to throw. Oh, no, they did it yet again. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Commanders take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. Cowboy 8, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st down, they'll run. He still has room inside the 30. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20.
Ready, ready.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
Hand off to the back. And he has 7 on that run as we're down at the 2-minute warning. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Plowing up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Oh, this catches the right upright, and it goes in, it's good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that kick? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Ready up.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here he is to throw. Gets it through the middle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Ready. 19, 18. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, second down call's ready.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw it. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
70 Lions, Warriors 70.
Now to throw. Completes it downfield to Pearson. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
19 tight.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last two drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, and also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great job, Kate, of celebrating every series win.
Yeah.
You're going to celebrate this, and these guys are going to enjoy the heck out of it with their families and friends, and then they'll wake up tomorrow, and they'll remember there's still a lot of work ahead for the biggest trophy of all.